It's a booming business, the Professional Darts Corporation, a worldwide entity now. Its players, household names, the stars of the PDC. And like in any sport, some are more marketable than others, which begs the question, who's your favorite? The top 5 in terms of watchability today on High Roller Radio. First and foremost, fans, in the blood sport of pro darts, we are quite lucky, aren't we? The game has grown, the PDC's expanded, and week in, week out, we are treated to the greatest tungsten around. I'll preface by saying this: I love them all. So many stars, so many characters, so much talent, so much personality. But what if I could only watch 5? The top 5 most watchable? It's a tough one, ain't it? Here's my list, though. I started with Gerwyn Price at number 1. Drama, antics, fine play. He's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. One day it might be contact and near blows at the Grand Slam. Call it the Grando Ando. Another day, perhaps words with Daryl Gurney, Kirk Shepard, or Christoph Ratajski. And another day, you'll get a 110 average and a series of his patented roars. Remember his quote after that final where he came back on Gary Anderson to win the Grand Slam? The two having heated words throughout that showdown at the Aki. Remember what he said? He can't handle playing me. He provides drama and pure excitement. Even his Vanilla Ice walk-on is daunting. Love him or hate him, in the short amount of time he's been throwing arrows, he's certainly turned heads, and in my opinion, is now a must-watch. Price can't be number 1, tweeted Wacky Ed. He breaks the rules and gets fined so often. It's just become unfair to the other players. Well, sometimes a good movie needs a good villain. Price said DartsFan94, I don't like him, but the entertainment is always high. At number 2, I had MVG. Obvious reasons. His sheer brilliance for one. He's the best. And despite the fact you expect him to win every time, which is a little boring and predictable, on those rare occasions he does lose, it's always an upset, which in itself provides all the drama you need. This is where it gets tough from 3 to 5, so why not? Why not Willie O'Connor at number 3, especially now that he's a PDC title holder and a World Cup of Darts finalist? I've always said I love me some Magpie. Willie can play. He posted a 115 average for his country a couple of weeks back in that spectacular win over former world champ Rob Cross as Ireland shocked England and the darting world. But the real reason I enjoy watching him is because of his apparent inner turmoil. He seems to be battling not only his opponent and the crowd, but himself as well. It all makes for good theater. In 4th position, I slated King Corey Cadby, a controversial young gun who makes my list on stage presence alone. He walks around the Aki as if he owns it. I like the confidence. He expects to win. Now, his comeback to pro darts following that lengthy absence due to passport and visa issues has been anything but spectacular, but something tells me the Tasmanian Devil was made for the big stage, and soon, perhaps very soon, everyone will appreciate his antics, his animation, his talent, yes, his watchability. I had a question mark at number 5. So many choices, too close to call. Well, Darts Behind the Aki knew its top 5. MVG, in beast mode, no one better. Gary Anderson, unreal scoring power, so smooth. Glenn Durant, loved him from the BDO. Box office. Chizzy, 180s galore, and Steve Beaton, the throw of dreams. Tough to argue that list right there. How about Cathal Keenan's? Adrian Lewis, beautiful motion and full flow. Dave Chisnell, most powerful scorer. Love his constant 180s. James Wade, love his consistency on tops and tens. Jermaine Watamena, quick and effortless. Cool throw action. And Gerwyn Price, some players, the roars, and you can expect 4 visit legs at any time. That's not bad either. David Edmond has Gary Anderson topping his list. It just looks good, he says. He also put Big John Henderson at number 4 just to see if he makes it to the end of the match. Matty J listed his top 5 like this: Anderson, Cadby, Lewis, Klassen, and Whitlock. This is Mark Harris's most watchable. How about Bully Boy at number 2 and Robbie Green at number 4? David Shaw would have included Dimitri Vandenberg for his entrance alone and Peter Wright for his entrance as well. It's great to watch, he says, and even when Snakebite plays bad, it's funny. We also had a few calls for Super Chin. Again, the entrance a big reason why. That walk-on, Sweet Caroline. Daniel Thorpe put his top 5 this way. Darts fan 94 couldn't disagree with the Dave Chisnell selection. When he goes through one of those patches, he says, where he barely misses the treble, it's unbelievable to watch. Chizzy is awesome, replied Fredo May. Love the celebration as well. This Twitter handle says it all. The darts connoisseur, he knows arrows. Pretty strong list right there. Rob Cross in the mix because when he's on top, he's such a pleasure to watch. Richard Asson had a pretty similar list. Great minds thinking alike. There's Warren Allsworth's top 5. Dave Pallett at number 4. I have to agree, a good watch. He does do some hilarious random things on stage. Good pick. We had several calls for Gary Anderson in a top 5 mention. Thornton Darts, for example, who notes, such a quick rhythm makes it look easy. And Double 17, who says Gary Anderson must be on any list, the definition of pure class. Paul as well, who said if it was MVG v. Anderson on Stream 1 and MVG versus Cadby on Stream 2, he'd be watching Stream 1 all day long. Not sure I'd be. Same tournament, same stage of the tournament, I might be watching Stream 2 and pulling for Cadby. Although, as Martin Robinson points out, an angry Gary, well, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Pissed off and empowered equals awesome viewing. Of course, you have to give an honorable mention to Mensur Suljovic, as Fredo May does in this tweet. Class when animated. He then added, he is by far my favorite slower player for his range of reactions alone. Thomas John Dockerell gave a plug for Peter Wright when playing at his best. A real good watch, not to mention the outfits. So we've got Gerwin Price, MVG, Willie O'Connor, Corey Cadby, and in 5th spot, drum roll please, we've decided on Rapid Ricky Evans, thanks to Darts PPR, who helped secure the vote because we were thinking of him. He really is the all-around package. Great entrances. He'll dance, don a mask, throw a max in 2 seconds flat, and provide a litany of facial expressions throughout, all in good humor. Our top 5 most entertaining PDC stars. Who are yours? Watchability today on High Roller Radio.